well.
Right. Right.
So how do you overcome this? And I've said it repeatedly, but still they're just afraid of making mistakes and therefore they don't take action. And I would always have to ask them, and then when I ask them, then they eventually do it, and then they do it successfully, even come up with a much better idea than I would have come up with because they're in
Hmm.
the trenches. They know the challenges much better than I do from the outside a
Hmm.
lot of times.
Hmm.
But how do you set them free, so to speak?
So I do that at the very beginning with positioning. So you build a position, and inside of an organization, if you want to say that we are a learning organization. So when you onboard a new team member, you say, "Hey, listen, just want to let you know that we're a learning organization." Let me define that for you. A learning organization is we make mistakes. We're not punished
Hmm.
for our mistakes. What we do is we learn from our mistakes. Mistakes are only mistakes when they don't become lessons, right?
Hmm.
And so then when we make a mistake, all we have to do is not hide from it. We have to say, what are we learning from it? Number one. And so that way you free people to know that when they make a mistake, the most important thing is to take it to leadership and say, hey, I made a mistake. I need help thinking through this better next time. So when we empower people at the very beginning, the positioning of when they're hired, what we are as a learning organization and define that. Here's what making a mistake means. Here's what accountability means. Here's what peer-to-peer coaching means. And you define that, you've now freed them up with open and transparent communication to become better.